Good morning, everyone, from 34th Street here in New York City. And just before we begin our show, we would like to take this moment to extend our very best holiday wishes to the many Americans who are still recovering from Hurricane Sandy.
And we hope that very soon their lives return to normal.
So sit back, relax, and enjoy the 86th Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
Live from New York, the parade of all parades is about to begin. Join us as we celebrate 3 extraordinary hours of exciting family entertainment, filled with spectacular floats, giant balloons, performances from Broadway's top musicals, and the world's most popular recording artists. Welcome to the nation's great fall classic, the 86th Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. All marching your way here on NBC. You're looking at the skyscrapers and the streets of New York City as we welcome you to the island of Manhattan, to the largest outdoor celebration in America today, to the great Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
And good morning, everyone. Welcome to Thanksgiving in America. I'm Matt Lauer, and for the very first time, I am thrilled to welcome, for her first time as a parade commentator, my co-host from the Today Show, Savannah Guthrie. Savannah, great to have you here.
It is such an honor and a privilege to be here. I can't believe I'm actually standing on the real 34th Street.
We wanted to do something special. Since this is your first time commentating here for the parade, we brought the Varsity Spirit cheerleaders. We did a big production number for the start.
Oh, you did that just for me?
No,
you
actually, we actually do it every year, but we're thrilled to have you here. This is our traditional spot. This is where the parade ends, 34th Street, right in front of Macy's. It's about 3 miles to the north of us here on 77th Street. That is the traditional starting point, and it's where we find our colleague Al Roker. Al, happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving to you, Matt, and happy Thanksgiving to all of us, all the folks watching us. Behind me, ready to march through Manhattan, 10,000 volunteers from all over the country. This is truly America's parade, and marching at the head of the parade, one of my favorite folks, the executive producer and our leading lady, Amy Kuehl. Happy Thanksgiving, Amy.
Happy Thanksgiving to you, Al. I'm extraordinarily honored to be here today representing the dedicated folks that work on this parade all year round. I'm particularly proud to welcome 25 of the Girl Scouts of Greater New York. Each of these terrific young ladies have earned the highest award bestowed by the Girl Scouts by completing service projects designed to improve their local community. They're joining me today to carry on an 86-year tradition of cutting the ribbon at the parade and counting down the beginning. Ladies, are you ready? Yeah! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Live from New York City, NBC presents Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade with your hosts from the Today Show, Matt Lauer, Savannah Guthrie, and Al Roker, with special guest stars from Late Night with Jimmy Fallon, and The Roots, actor-singer Chris Isaac, country music superstar Trace Adkins, star of stage, movies, and television Whoopi Goldberg, pop star Carly Rae Jepsen, Broadway superstars Matthew Broderick and Kelly O'Hara, rapper Flo Rida, legendary singer Don McLean, America's 2012 Olympic gold medal winning women's gymnastics team, National Dog Show host John O'Hurley, Grammy Award winner Colby Calais, the multi-platinum music group Mannheim Steamroller, basketball greats Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Christian Laettner, and David Thompson. From Nickelodeon, Dora the Explorer, pop duo Carmen, Power Rangers Megaforce, from The Biggest Loser, Jillian Michaels, the cast of Sesame Street, Australian pop sensation Cody Simpson, Miss USA, Olivia Culpo, boy band The Wanted, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, from Chicago Fire, Taylor Kinney, the cast of Sprouts, The Sunny Side Up Show, rock group Neon Trees, from NBC's Revolution, Giancarlo Esposito, performances from the hit Broadway musicals, Elf, Nice Work If You Can Get It, Annie, Bring It On, the musical, and a sneak preview of Cinderella, plus the legendary Rockettes, the world's greatest character balloons, and a Ushering in the holiday season, the superstar of the Super Parade, Santa Claus.
All right, let's get started. To put us in the spirit of the day, choreographers Michelle Edwards and Danny Eustace once again present the Varsity Spirit Cheerleaders. These elite 650 high school juniors and seniors are each a captain or a co-captain from cheerleading squads and dance camps all across America.
They are so excited. They're the best of the best from the east to the west, and they are kick-starting today's parade.
The party is about to begin. Are you ready? Are you ready? Everybody, let's get into it. Get started, get it started, get it started, get it started. Let's go. Let's get it started in here. Let's get it started. Let's get it started in here. Let's get it started. Let's get it started in here.
It's time to jam. Let's go to the beach, eat, let's go get away. They said what they gon' say. I love to dance, so give me more, till I can't stand. Get on the floor, like it's your last chance. If you want more, then here I am. Get loud, let's get loud. Turn the music up, let's do it. Come on, people, let's get loud, let's get loud. Turn the music up to hear that sound. Let's get loud. Let's get loud. Let's get loud. Macy's.
Coming up from The Biggest Loser, Jillian Michaels, a performance from the Broadway musical Elf, and singing star Chris Isaac as the parade marches on.
Such a pretty morning. You're looking down at the parade from above. That's about 68th Street and Central Park West as the parade meanders all around uptown and downtown to our compound here in Midtown. Welcome back, everyone, to Thanksgiving morning. Among the distinctive qualities of this parade are its massive balloons that dot the skyline all over Manhattan.
And there's an all-important question this morning. To find out what kind of skies those big balloons will fly in today, we turn to our weather guru, Al Roker.
Hey guys, it's going to be spectacular. I mean, beautiful weather, sunshine, 46 degrees. Of course, you can always check the temperature in your neck of the woods by going to the Weather Channel on cable or weather.com online. Now, if you want to check out a great series and you're worried about eating all that turkey, well, you can get a healthy dose of The Biggest Loser. Each week, this reality show challenges overweight contestants to shed pounds through diet and exercise as they compete for a grand prize of $250,000. Helping them do that, the show's co-star Jillian Michaels. Happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you, likewise.
So this is pretty exciting. You left the show for a while, but now you're back. Something new this year.
Very well, of course, at the core competency, the show is always about amazing people, amazing stories, but we are going to be tackling childhood obesity this year.
Okay.
So there will be a kid assigned to each trainer on each team, and we're going to be working with them and helping them get healthy. There's no weigh-ins
That's
and what
terrific.
have you.
And your one tip for everybody sitting down to a big holiday meal today?
Gosh, have fun.
There
It's
you go.
Thanksgiving.
Very good.
Work out tomorrow. Have a
Excellent.
blast.
You heard it from Jillian. It's okay.
Go for it.
But don't forget to watch the special two-part primetime premiere, The Biggest Loser, Sunday, January 6th at 9, Monday at 7, right here on NBC. And now to our very in-shape couple. They're flexing right now, Matt and Savannah.
Until about 5 o'clock this afternoon when the turkey's done.
Al, thank you very much. New York City now shows off its top musicals. Elf, one of the most beloved holiday movie hits of the past decade, blossoms on the boards of Broadway at the Al Hirschfeld Theater. The uplifting musical brings to life the heartwarming and hilarious tale of Buddy, an orphan who mistakenly believes he's one of Santa's elves.
In time, however, Buddy realizes that he's actually human, and he leaves the North Pole to search for his real family right here in New York City. So from Hollywood's silver screen to Broadway's musical stage, performing the story of Buddy the Elf is the sparkling cast of Elf.
Page 1, back from his ride, Santa gathers his elves.
He gathers his elves.
They quickly decide they'll raise a baby themselves. The North Pole isn't made for humans, though, and soon the phony elf begins to grow so tall. He
learns he's human after all.
right!
Good one, Dad.
It's the story of Buddy the Elf. It's the story of Buddy the Elf. It's the story of. It's kind of brilliant if I say so myself. It's the story of Buddy the Elf.
Page 2, his father's at work when Buddy walks through the door. His dad is sort of a jerk, and Buddy's banned from the floor.
His father's not prepared to be a dad to a son he never knew he had.
But soon, he'll be forced to change his tune. It's the story of Buddy the Elf. It's the story of Buddy the Elf. It's the story of.
It's kind of brilliant if he says so himself. It's the story of Buddy the Elf. And maybe Buddy helps his dad in a setting much like this.
And maybe his father learns a son is something he can't dismiss.
They might learn that they need each other much more than they know.
Maybe the point of the story is never too late to grow.
It's never too late to grow.
It's the story of Buddy the Elf. It's the story of Buddy the Elf. It's the story of. And the books will fly right off the shelf. It's the story of Buddy the Elf.
I love it, I love it, I do. I love it, I love it, I do. I love that story, love that story, love that story. He loved that story, love that story, love that story. He loved that story, love that story, love that story. It's the story of Buddy the Elf. It's the story of Buddy the Elf. It's the story of. And the books will fly right off the shelf. It's the story of Buddy. Of the story of Buddy. It's the story of Buddy. And the books will fly right off the shelf. It's the story of Buddy. The Elf. It's the story of Buddy. The Elf. It's the story of Buddy. The Elf. I love that story, love that story, love that story. That's the story of Buddy the Elf.
Broadway star Matthew Broderick, legendary singer Don McLean, NBC's Jimmy Fallon and The Roots, all coming your way on Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
Welcome back to this bird's eye view of Columbus Circle. 10,000 marchers stretching for nearly 3 miles long, cheered on by 3.5 million people in the streets. It's a good time, and in fact, for another good time, NBC's white-hot new drama, Chicago Fire, features the lives of the firefighters and paramedics working at the Chicago Fire Department. These are heroes who face life and death decisions every day, and others depend on them for their safety. Starring as Kelly Severide, the brash lieutenant of the rescue squad, Taylor Kinney joining us. Taylor,
great to see you
happy
again.
Thanksgiving. Good to see you.
Happy Thanksgiving.
So what are you thankful for this year?
Oh, everything. Work, health, family, and to be here right now. It's my first time here, seeing the floats, and Kermit was the first one that kind of caught my eye, and he's a lot bigger in real life.
That's what everybody says. Hey, growing up, did you ever want to think about being a fireman?
Yeah, I think every kid does, and you know, I have a dream job. I get to work and play, and you know, moving to Chicago, we had ride-alongs with some of these guys, and you see kids on the street,
Yep.
and they get these big smiles on their faces.
And I know as a big football fan, you're going to be watching football tonight.
Oh,
right?
of course, I'll be eating too much turkey, maybe drinking too much, and watching. I think I'm going to watch a Patriots game.
That good answer, because we've got a fantastic game tonight. First time ever NBC's got your Thanksgiving NFL game tonight between the Jets and the Patriots out at MetLife Stadium. Taylor, thanks so much.
Thank you for having
Happy
me.
Thanksgiving.
Pleasure.
Catch Taylor and the rest of the Chicago Fire Gang Wednesday night, Eastern, 10 Eastern, right here on NBC.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Now back to a smoking hot couple, Matt and Savannah.
All right, Al, thank you. Well, it is the Roaring 20s, and a cast of outrageous characters gathers in New York to celebrate the wedding of a wealthy playboy. But things don't go as planned when the playboy meets a bubbly and feisty bootlegger who melts his heart.
The hilarious Tony-winning musical Nice Work If You Can Get It is delighting audiences at the Imperial Theater with the beloved tunes of George and Ira Gershwin. Now, here's some nice work from Broadway stars Matthew Broderick, Kelly O'Hara, and their cast performing Lady Be Good and S. Wonderful.
Life has just begun. Jack has found his Jill.
Don't know what you've done, but I'm all a thrill.
How can words express your divine appeal?
You can never guess all the love I feel.
From now on, lady, I insist. For me, no other girls exist. It's wonderful, it's marvelous. You should care for me.
It's awful nice, it's paradise. It's what I love to see.
You've made my life so glamorous. You can't blame me for feeling amorous.
Oh, it's wonderful.
It's marvelous that you should care.
the Broadway cast of Annie, country music star Trace Adkins, and Santa is on his way. Live on NBC.
Such a pretty morning. You're looking down at the parade from above. That's about 68th Street and Central Park West as the parade meanders all around uptown and downtown to our compound here in Midtown. Welcome back, everyone, to Thanksgiving morning. Among the distinctive qualities
in the music business, having worked with all the giants of the industry, and on this special day of giving thanks, all of us wish to thank you, Milton, for continuing to lend your talents to this annual event and for serving as an inspiration every day. The name Milton DeLugg is truly music to our ears.
Congratulations, Milton. And now, more from Broadway's best musicals. A spunky, redheaded orphan has been telling us for 35 years now to be positive and optimistic. And as long as we believe the sun will come out tomorrow, our troubles will diminish today. Capturing everyone's hearts on Broadway is the newest production of Annie the Musical.
This is one of my favorites. Fortunately, Matt, as you know the story, Annie manages to capture the heart of billionaire Oliver Warbucks, who agrees to adopt her, allowing Annie to enjoy many sunny tomorrows. So enchanting audiences at the Palace Theater, here singing New Deal for Christmas is the acclaimed cast of Annie.
I know the depression's depressing,
The carols are still, the stores aren't filled,
and the windows are minus their dressing.
the children don't grin, the Santas are thin,
And I've heard a terrible rumor, no goodwill, no cheer, but we'll get a new deal for Christmas this year. And all through the land, folks are bawling,
and filled with despair, 'cause cupboards are bare.
but Santa's got brand new assistance. There's nothing to fear. They're bringing a new deal for Christmas this year. And time across the land. Those happy days that we were promised are finally here. We're getting a new deal for Christmas. We're getting a new deal for Christmas. We're getting a new deal for Christmas this year.
Still to come, Broadway's Cinderella, the star of Revolution, Giancarlo Esposito, and the giant Kermit the Frog balloon, all here on NBC.
The anticipation is building for the arrival of our parade, and it's making progress heading toward us here in our review stands on 34th Street.
But for now, though, more music from Broadway. Rodgers and Hammerstein's beloved romantic musical Cinderella makes its Broadway debut this January.
Audiences of all ages will be spellbound by this spectacular new production that captures all the elements of the magical tale about a fairy godmother,
A maid turned
a
princess,
pumpkin turned carriage.
a glass slipper, and a prince who's fallen in love.
You get the idea. Enjoy a sneak preview of the timeless classic Cinderella.
Impossible for a plain yellow pumpkin to become a golden carriage. Impossible for a plain country bumpkin and a prince to join in marriage. And 4 white mice will never be 4 white horses. Such fol-de-rol and fiddle-dee-dee of course is impossible. But the world is full of zanies and fools who don't believe in sensible rules and won't believe what sensible people say. And because these daft and dewy-eyed dopes keep building up impossible hopes, impossible things are happening every day. It's possible, it's possible, it's possible, it's possible, it's possible, it's possible, it's
Folks enjoying the parade from all levels, from the buildings, from the windows, and of course 3.5 million people lining the streets here. One of them is Giancarlo Esposito. He's the star of NBC's new science fiction smash series, Revolution, a family struggling to reunite in a world where every bit of our technology, our phones, our cars, our computers, everything blacked out. He portrays the captain of the militia, the Monroe Militia, Giancarlo Esposito. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving to you, Al.
You know, this series is just a fascinating process. The premise, the idea that all technology stops.
It's really pretty fantastic. We have to start to rely on each other again, on communicating with each other. Some characters are looking for power and control, as my character, Captain Neville. Other characters are looking to find their humanity again. It's a fabulous show that really is reflective of something of what we just went through with Sandy.
That's for sure. It absolutely is. It's right on time. Also on time, I think it's fascinating. You sitting here in this watching the parade. You marched in this parade when you were 10 years old.
I sure did. I went to Mount St. Joseph Military Academy, and I cut my teeth right out here on 5th Avenue on Central Park West in the Rifle Corps of the marching band.
And you've got all 4 of your daughters here with you?
I sure do. Kale Lynn is next to me right here. My other daughters are lining the parade route, having a good time.
Giancarlo Esposito, happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. So grateful and so happy to be out here with the masses of people who are in love with life.
All right, in the fall finale of Revolution, Monday night, 10 Eastern, right here on NBC. Don't go away. We got a lot more parade waiting for you here on NBC.
Broadway's Bring It On, the musical. Host of the National Dog Show, John O'Hurley. And Dora the Explorer, when the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade returns live on NBC.
And welcome back to the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Hey, enjoy this beautiful view of the parade. 45th and 6th Avenue from our camera at the Residence Inn by Marriott, Times Square. Hey, if you're a dog lover, you are anticipating your version of the Super Bowl, the National Dog Show presented by Purina. The 11th annual edition celebrating humans' best friends airs today at noon and again Friday at 8 p.m. on NBC. Hosting the show, he's a dancer, a musician, an actor, an author, most importantly, a dog owner, John O'Hurley.
Al,
John,
nice to have you with
Good to see you.
Oh, what a beautiful spot to be on one of the prettiest days in New York.
That's for sure, and it's going to be a great day to watch the Purina Dog Show, National Dog Show. What are we going to see a little different this year? You got a couple new breeds, right?
We have a couple new breeds. Not only that, we have the largest show we've ever offered. We have 173 different breeds this year. It represents 2,000 dogs, all vying for the title of Best in Show, one of the most prestigious titles that a dog could win all year long.
Why are dog owners always giving thanks for their dogs?
Well, there's 70 million dogs in the country. Dogs do such wonderful things. You put a dog in the room and everybody's on their best behavior.
All right, well, John O'Hurley,
Nice to have-
happy Thanksgiving.
We're
Always
looking
good to
forward
see you. Don't forget, Purina's annual National Dog Show airs today at noon, and then again Friday night at 8, right here. Oh, you just have to love clowns, don't you? Well, open up the kennels, kids. I'm coming for the broadcast booth. I'll see you downtown.
Guys, stop by the dry cleaners and we're warming up your seat in your coffee cup, Al.
We've seen a lot of great cheerleading in today's parade. If you were to go to the St. James Theater by December 30th, you'd see cheerleading at its breathtaking Broadway best. The all-star gymnastics are exploding in Bring It On, the musical, inspired by the movie Bring It On.
And we think you will flip over this story of extreme competition in the field of high school cheerleading. Created by an artistic team of Pulitzer Prize, Tony, and Grammy Award winners, the show features the musical and athletic heights of its dazzling cast, which now performs I've Got You. So let's bring it on.
Hey girls, we killed it and we know it. Don't need that gold to show it when we know it inside. Hey girl,
We got the people screaming just like we were dreaming. I know I'm satisfied.
hey girl,
Look how far we've come now. Before you couldn't stand me, now you think I'm alright, right?
right? Hey girl,
I thought you were a spoiled, rich, uptight little white girl. Now I think you're just white.
and in 20 years it's not a big old trophy that I'll miss, but I'll always smile when I remember this. I got you to hang out with when the day's through. Got no cash, got no wheels, but I know how feeling lucky feels. Got your hand in my hand, got your back, I know you got mine too. I got you like Pokemon and Pikachu, Ron and Hermione, baby we can freak it. I got you like Biggie and Puffy, like Oprah and Gail, Big Bird and Snuffy. I got you like Sam and Frodo, like Dorothy and Toto,
Notre Dame and Quasimodo, like Lucy and Ricky,
Like Brad and Angelina.
Word Phoebe holding court like Venus and Serena.
Time goes on, I don't know how. All we have is here and now. Before you know it, high school's in the past.
High school's in the
Racing through our senior year. But while we're here, let's make the moment last. Make the moment last.
And in 20 years, it's not
Just ahead, the Radio City Rockettes, pop sensation Carly Rae Jepsen, and a special performance by Chris Isaac, live on the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
Some beautiful images on what is a picture-perfect Thanksgiving morning as we welcome back some 50 million television viewers to New York City, which has for the last 86 years rolled out the cement carpet for this Macy's parade.
And you know, with the free app Z-Box, you can experience second screen viewing by sharing the parade with friends and family during our broadcast. You can enjoy enhanced content about every aspect of the show, as well as exclusive talent tweets, fun facts, and polls, so you can watch and chat along by downloading the Z-Box app.
Now it is time to fire up the Rockettes, as in the amazing Radio City Rockettes. This iconic dance company has entertained millions of fans in their annual Radio City Christmas Spectacular, which this year celebrates 85 years. We got them by a year.
Yeah, you know, I always kind of dreamed of being a Rockette when I was younger, and at 18 I was old enough, I was tall enough, but imagine my despair when I found out you had to be able to dance too.
You're going to read the fine print. It's important. High kicking into high gear and performing We Wish You a Rockettes Christmas are the legendary Radio City Rockettes.
The parade arrives on 34th Street with the celebrities, the bands, floats, and giant balloons when Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade returns live on NBC.
Welcome back to the Thanksgiving Day Parade, Macy's giant street party in New York City.
And this is your first year doing this parade, so I think you should have the honor of announcing the parade's arrival here at 34th Street.
All right, I think I'm ready. This is pretty exciting. And now, the moment we've been waiting for, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we present the 86th Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
Well done. As the first wave of marchers reaches Macy's front door, we hear the roar of the New York Police Department's Motorcycle Brigade.
They are loud, too. After a year of planning and organizing, after months of costume making and weeks of rehearsing, here come 10,000 volunteers from all across the country.
And they're all led by the head of the parade, Macy's executive producer, Amy Kuehl. She is flanked by a colorful array of clowns and banners and novelty balloons.
Families have braved the night in order to find a good spot on the street to watch these proceedings. And if you were to ask the thousands of children all around us, this arrival of the marchers onto 34th Street and the upcoming appearance of Santa Claus at the end of the parade were worth getting up for in the middle of the night.
New Yorkers look forward to this day all year long. Many of them make arrangements to watch the celebration from windows in the high-rises all along this parade route. Marching machine, to be exact. This band rehearses 5 hours a day, 5 days a week. They're led by Dr. Kenneth Ruff, and they're playing a Herald Square medley.
Most famous red bow in all the land and all the sky. It belongs to Hello Kitty, who pays tribute to one of her first designs, introduced in 1976 by piloting the world's largest inflatable airplane through the colossal canyons of Manhattan. Hello Kitty soars above thanks to Sanrio, the company that designs heartwarming characters for all ages.
This band is loud. Hello Kitty tips the wings of her colorful aircraft, wishing everyone a very happy Thanksgiving.
Pilgrim Man and Pilgrim Woman symbolize those who were present at the first Thanksgiving in Plymouth, Massachusetts, celebrating the fall yield and giving thanks for having sailed safely to the New World.
And as families gather together today, as generations have for hundreds of years, this movable feast tells the story of friends coming together to give thanks for a successful harvest.
This holiday season, Ocean Spray serves up the unique taste of the cranberry any way you like it, from juice to sauce, dried to fresh. Here is a special performance of Great Balls of Fire from the record Beyond the Sun by the great Chris Isaak.
He shake my nerves and he rattle my brain. Too much love drives a man insane. You broke my will, what a thrill. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. I left in love cause I thought it was funny. You came along and moved me, honey. This world is fine, you're all mine. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Kiss me, baby. Yeah, feels good. Hold me, baby. I want to love you like a lover should. You're fine, so kind. Got to tell this world that you're mine, 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 mine. I chew my nails and I twiddle my thumb. I sure am nervous, but it sure is fun. Come on, baby, drive me crazy. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Kiss me, baby. Oh, feels good. Hold me, baby. I wanna love you like a lover should. You're fine.
Coming up, pop sensation Carly Rae Jepsen, rapper Flo Rida, and the colossal Charlie Brown balloon when the big parade returns on NBC.
And welcome back to Thanksgiving morning in the heart of Midtown Manhattan. Strutting their stuff, under the direction of choreographer Susan Angel Gonzalez, is the largest university precision dance team in this country.
From San Marcos, Texas, these Lone Star Cowgirls are the Texas State University Strutters.
On the streets of New York City, even cops are looking pretty. Are you ready for this big holiday? So cheer for the turkey and Johnny Oates and Nick. It's a nation celebration and they're gonna be here quick. Imagine all the sights you'll see in this bright cavalcade. We're kicking in the Macy's parade. 'Cause we're kicking it, kicking up, kicking at the Macy's parade. Oh yeah, we're kicking it, kicking up, we're kicking at the Macy's parade. Welcome.
And off they strut, making the state of Texas very proud.
That hot little number was called Kickin', and it was recorded by the very talented Adrian Warren, who is currently starring on Broadway. You can find Adrian's song and all your favorite music, TV shows, movies, and more from today's parade at itunes.com/Macy's. You know, they say you should roast your turkey around 15 to 20 minutes per pound. Well, if that is the case, this Tom Turkey float would have to cook for about 6 days.
Yeah, leave it to you to do the math. Talking the turkey trot and taking it as well is Jeffrey Zakarian, the last winner of the Next Iron Chef on Food Network. Find out who's going to join Jeffrey's ranks on the new season of The Next Iron Chef Redemption. Sunday nights, gobbling up the turkey's eye view is Macy's previous premiere or parade premiere, the fashionable Robin Hall.
Waving to his fans from Disney's The Muppets is the world's most famous amphibian, Kermit the Frog. Kermit flew in his very first Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade back in 1977. And this year he has something extra to be thankful for. He has been named Family Ambassador to New York City.
Now, last Thanksgiving, Kermit starred in the hit movie The Muppets, and this year Kermit and the rest of the Muppets are back with music superstar CeeLo to bring cheer to families everywhere with their brand new holiday single, All You Need Is Love. And all we have is love for that high-flying frog.
You better believe it. Floating by is a holiday ice rink filled with young, aspiring, goal-oriented hockey enthusiasts skating to their heart's content. Enjoying the pickup game is a colorful cutout of the catch of the day, Thanksgiving turkey.
And here's the icing on top. It's a song called The Kiss from the singing phenom, Carly Rae Jepsen.
From the Panhandle of Florida, band director Daniel Wooten, who himself marched in this parade 36 years ago, presents the nice musicians of the Niceville High School Eagle Pride Marching Band. Enjoy their swing treatment of Jingle Bells, which they call Jazzy Jingle Bells.
the season for football, and where there's a football balloon, a Charlie Brown balloon cannot be far behind. Last seen in our parade 7 years ago, out of the peanut gallery comes Sweet Charlie Brown.
The Emmy Award-winning Charlie Brown TV specials continue to be the most watched holiday programs ever. Created as somewhat of a self-portrait by cartoonist Charles Schultz in 1950, Charlie Brown possesses endless determination and hope.
In fact, Charlie Brown is determined to kick that elusive football for a field goal between skyscrapers, hoping to score some points for the girls.
Peanuts Worldwide gives us some more fresh peanuts to enjoy. Playing in the backyard of Snoopy's doghouse is the gang we've come to love through newspapers and television. Snoopy, Lucy, and Linus wave to their fans here at home.
Coming up, Jimmy Fallon and the Roots, country superstar Trace Atkins, and the Muppets as the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade marches on.
Welcome back to New York City and the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. In Savannah, they tell me you have a question.
Yeah, I have one I think a lot of people have. Can you tell me how to get to Sesame Street?
Yeah, you make a left on 34th Street and you're on your way to where the air is sweet.
Ah, there it is. For the 36th consecutive year, Big Bird and his neighbors have come to visit Compliments of Card Store, which reminds us that the joy of the holiday season is in sending a little love to family and friends, no matter what street they live on.
Here is the cast and Muppets singing What I Am.
If what I am is what's in me, then I'll stay strong, that's who I'll be. And I will always be the best me that I can be. There's only one me, I am it. Have a dream, I'll follow it. It's up to me to try. Oh, gonna keep my head up high. Keep on reaching high.
Never gonna quit, just keep getting stronger.
And nothing's gonna bring us down.
No.
Never gonna stop, gotta go.
No.
Because I know I'll keep getting stronger.
And what I am is hopeful. What I am is easy go. And what I am is smart. What I am is special.
There's nothing I can't achieve, cause this is what I believe in.
Oh, gonna keep our heads up high. Keep on reaching high. Never gonna quit, just keep getting stronger. And nothing's gonna bring us down. Never gonna stop, gotta go. Because I know I'll keep getting stronger. What I am is super. What I am is proud. What you are is magical. And what you are is special.
There's nothing I can't achieve, cause this is what I believe in.
Oh, gotta keep our heads up high. Keep on reaching high.
Never gonna quit, just keep getting stronger.
And nothing's gonna bring us down. Never gonna stop, gotta go.
Because we know we'll keep getting stronger.
Thank you for our friends at Sesame Street. And now from the tiny township of Moorfield, Ohio, come the Kenton Ridge Marching Cougars. Their director, Jim Templeton, tells us there are 21 siblings in the band and 3 sets of twins.
So it's all in the family. Swing along with their variation of Alexander's Ragtime Band.
Returning for his third parade flight and delivering his signature martial arts moves along the route is Po from DreamWorks Animation Kung Fu Panda, and the star of the weekly TV series Kung Fu Panda Legends of Awesomeness.
In addition to Poe's weekly television adventures, Poe and the Furious Five celebrate the year's biggest event, the hilarious action-packed adventure Kung Fu Panda Holiday, celebrating the Winter Feast, available on DVD.
The lighting is in place, the speakers have been tested, the multi-level stage is set. Time to get down on 34th Street and party. Gibson Guitar presents this rock and rolling amphitheater featuring a classic and giant Les Paul guitar.
And getting in the groove of the Gibson lifestyle and singing We Will Rock You, here is the star of Late Night with Jimmy Fallon and his street rocking band, The Roots.
Singing, we will rock you. We will rock you. Buddy, you're a young man, hard man, shouting on the street, gonna take on the world someday. You got blood on your face, you big disgrace, wearing your banner all over the place. We will rock you. See it. We will rock you. Yeah, and we shall remain miles ahead of the game. And our show is off the meter cause it's never the same. All our competition's never coming better than plain. Valiant and the legendary, just remember the name. We will rock you. If you're looking for laughs, we got you. Matter of fact, you looking for giraffes, we got you. An obstacle in your path, don't let that stop you. Just enter the stage and make the whole world watch you. Come on. Buddy, you're an old man, poor man, pleading with your eyes, gonna make you some peace someday. You got mud on your face, you big disgrace. Somebody better put you back into your place. We will rock you.
Pop duo Carmen, Grammy Award winner Thurza Defoe, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles when Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade continues, live on NBC.
And we're back at the 86th Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade with 140 masterful musicians from Mexico.
That's right, Matt. These kids have come all the way from Veracruz to New York City for the very first time. These are director Jesus Gonzalez and the boys and girls of Banda Musical Delfines.
For some south of the border flavor, the group plays Fiesta Mexican. And now it's time to get our ducks in a row.
Three floats linked together equal one traveling set of wooden pole toys titled On the Roll Again. Homewood Suites by Hilton treats us to a road trip with Louis the Duck and his fine feathered family.
And they're headed to the nearest Homewood Suites where they'll enjoy roomy accommodations, a full-size kitchen, and a complimentary hot breakfast. And along for the ride singing Broken Hearted is the dynamic duo of swag pop, Carmen.
Days going crazy can be
now from the world of Paul Frank comes everyone's best friend, Julius. Note the double thruster jetpack, size of about 2 school buses. With his 19-foot wide iconic smile, Julius rockets through New York in style, bringing fun, fashion, and entertainment to fans across the globe.
This holiday season, join Julius on his coolest new adventure, Swashbuckler by Paul Frank. It's a new free game available now on iTunes and at the App Store. And now, exemplifying the true spirit of Thanksgiving, the Oneida Indian Nation presents its tribe's poignant version of the creation story. The branches and roots from the tall tree of life radiate a message of peace throughout the land.
Joined by a chorus composed of various tribes, here is Grammy-winning Native American Thurza Defoe singing Tree of Life.
We gather here today in the circle. We gather here today as one voice. We gather here today as one family. We sing for peace. We sing for love. It is our choice. Let's give thanks for living. Thanks with joy. Let's give thanks for giving under this tree of life. Let's gather here today by the drum. We gather here today as one voice. We gather here today as one family. I sing for peace. I sing for love from my heart.
Behold, the circus comes to town now. The Carney crew from Legendarium, the 35th annual production of Big Apple Circus, frolics by in this stunningly carved circus wagon built in 1903. And we'll return to the Big Apple right after this timeout.
Coming up, the reigning Miss USA, America's great Don McLean, and the amazing Spider-Man balloon when we return live on NBC.
Happy Thanksgiving and welcome back to the parade. Macy's gives a red, white, and blue salute to the land of the free and the home of the brave. This 1.5 stories tall, star-spangled chapeau celebrates our rich heritage and the freedoms we all enjoy.
Look who that is. We give a tip of Uncle Sam's hat to the reigning Miss USA. That's 20-year-old Olivia Culpo of Cranston, Rhode Island. From the South Dakota Department of Tourism comes a tourist and patriot's delight. The faces of monumental presidents, Washington, Jefferson, Roosevelt, and Lincoln. They take in the beauty of the great northern plains.
At the base of Mount Rushmore stands one of our nation's most enduring singer-songwriters who celebrates the 36th anniversary of his all-American song, American Pie. Here is Don McLean.
Sing it with me. So bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys are drinking whiskey and rye, singing this'll be the day that I die. Good and loud, this'll be the day that I die. The Bible tells you so.
Don McClain. Crawling above his 54 web handlers is the epic hero of New York City, Spider-Man. Marvel Entertainment presents his 78-foot-long cultural icon, beloved by kids and adults.
Spidey continues to enthrall fans across the globe through print and digital comic books, as well as the animated series Ultimate Spider-Man. The summer blockbuster The Amazing Spider-Man is now available on DVD. And from our nation's capital, under the command of Colonel Gina Humble, are the members of the United States Air Force Band and Honor Guard.
This is a big band marching 200 strong. They perform This Is My Country, a Thanksgiving tribute to the men and women serving in our armed forces. Lady Liberty's light is a beacon of hope, an icon of renewal, a symbol of home. As the eastern seaboard recovers from the recent storms, the torch this year takes on even more meaning.
From one of the hardest hit areas, Staten Island, we are proud to introduce the strong students of PS22. On guitar is their director, Greg Breinberg, and together they sing Home.
Coming up, the Power Rangers Megaforce, the boy band The Wanted, and rock group Neon Trees will all light up 34th Street live on NBC.
And we are back live at the Macy's Parade, where Saban's Power Rangers Megaforce is making its debut and proving that saving the world requires teamwork, responsibility, and helping others.
With the help of these Red Rangers, mighty ambassadors of the Power Rangers 20th anniversary, the Earth is in very safe hands this Turkey Day. And the Power Rangers will kick off their 20th anniversary celebration with all new episodes of Power Rangers Megaforce premiering in early 2013, of course. That's on Nickelodeon.
So we say go, go, Megaforce.
Yes, we do.
Parked on the edge of the Bridge to the Future float is the newest addition to the Hess toy fleet, the Hess helicopter and rescue vehicle, loaded with features like working lights and realistic helicopter sounds. It's not only fun, it is ready for action.
And get ready, because playing their hit song, I Found You, are 5 in-demand blokes from across the pond, The Wanted.
She wants me to come over, I can tell. just like a rock star. Hey, I wanna put my hands on her hands, feel the heat from her skin, get reckless in the starlight. I'm moving to the beat of her heart. I was so lost until tonight. I found you in the darkest hour. I found you in the pouring rain. I found you when I was on my knees, and your light brought me back again. I found you in a river of pure emotion. I found you, my only truth. I found you in the music playing. I was lost till I found you. You, till I found you. You, till I found you. You, till I found you.
Flying by is the biggest Pokeball in Manhattan. And take a peek at that other bright object in the sky. It's Pikachu, an electric-type Pokemon character that can store electricity in its bright rosy cheeks. The beloved Pikachu is one of more than 640 Pokemon characters.
The Pokemon Company International enjoyed a triumphant year celebrating the blockbuster global launch of the Pokemon Black 2 and Pokemon White 2 video games, adding to the hundreds of millions of Pokemon video games enjoyed around the world.
And now playing Asphalt Cocktail under the direction of Jeff Schletzer. Here from Nashville, Tennessee is the Father Ryan High School Band. And thanks to those who came before them, each band member carries a group picture on their uniform of every Father Ryan band from the school's 65-year history.
Welcome into our broadcast booth, our uptown guy, Al Roker. So we've got our band back together.
There you go.
Is it just a coincidence that you and the Power Rangers arrived at just about the same time?
I don't want to say, but I'm just saying, all right? And in fact, all-out action, all-new float befitting of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from their secret sewer lair beneath New York City streets to the rooftops above. These ninja brothers work in the shadows, leaping across fire escapes, racing over window ledges, and ziplining on telephone wires, all in pursuit of evil villains.
New episodes of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles air Saturday mornings on Nickelodeon.
Lighting it up, performing Everybody Talks is the rock group Neon Trees.
Hey baby, won't you look my way? I can be your new addiction. Hey baby, what you gotta say? All you're giving me is fiction. I'm a sorry sucker and this happens all the time. I find out that everybody talks, everybody talks, everybody talks. It started with the whisper.
Pets, Kids Bop will perform, and the multi-talented Whoopi Goldberg when the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade continues on NBC.
Ten years ago by the team of Richard Hines and Sonia Iannetti.
Well, Zoonatics everywhere will love this next float. You can say it's out of this Zooniverse. You're looking at Zuzu Pets, Pipsqueak, Mr. Squiggles, Chunks, and of course Num Num. They star in the hamster hit movie Quest for Zoo.
Serenading our fuzzy critters, singing ABC is the upbeat Kids Bop. Question, what's that bright yellow spot in the sky? It's not the sun, it's that superstar from Bikini Bottom, SpongeBob SquarePants. Splashing his wide, toothy smile, SpongeBob has a lot to be thankful for in this Thanksgiving Day.
He's starring in his first ever stop-motion animation special. It's a SpongeBob Christmas this holiday season on Nickelodeon. The DVD and soundtrack are available right now.
And pulling into port is the mighty Jolly Polly pirate ship from Macy's. Not only is there gold in the ship's treasure chest, but there's also a national treasure on deck, Whoopi Goldberg, who can now add Pirate Queen to her multifaceted resume.
With a look back at Macy's own parade history, here's a brand new design of an old balloon favorite, Rex the Happy Dragon. He first debuted in 1960 and was a frequent flyer over the next 30 years, making Rex one of the most inflated, elated, and longest recurring characters in the sky on Thanksgiving Day.
From California, here's the Saratoga High School Marching Band and Color Guard. Students from every continent on the globe are represented in the band with over 20 languages spoken. Under the direction of Michael Boitz, they play the 2012 American Overture.
Preparing for his big movie premiere and his red carpet appearance, Papa Smurf is kicking up his red heels and is ready to party. The village elder and wise confidant of the Smurfs will be even bluer in the face by the time he counts down the days until summer.
That's right, Matt. That's when Sony Pictures Animation will present Papa Smurf, Smurfette, and the rest of their Smurfy friends, joining forces to battle the evil wizard Gargamel in an all-new adventure, Smurfs 2.
Just ahead, rapper Flo Rida, the enormous diary of a wimpy kid balloon, and Santa is coming to town. All when Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade returns.
We welcome you back now. The street is rocking and rolling thanks to the Spirit of America dancers. These kids represent dance studios and school teams from across the nation.
3 cheers to choreographers Afton Fox and Allie Donaldson for their spirited work.
They bring their energy to music inspired by Lady Gaga. They're great, and it's a big day for them because we've learned that half of those kids have never before traveled away from their hometowns until today.
Another fun fact, except for one male, the rest of those 650 dancers are girls.
You can hear that now.
Yeah, that one guy has a lot to be thankful for.
Lucky guy.
Macy's is proud to present a special balloon created specifically for today by the internationally acclaimed artist known in the art community as KAWS.
That's right. Born in New Jersey and based in Brooklyn, KAWS joins previous great artists in Macy's Blue Sky Gallery, such as Tim Burton, Jeff Koons, and Keith Haring. This delightful flying sculpture is KAWS' signature character titled Companion.
You can follow KAWS' work and travels on Twitter at KAWS Studio.
And now get ready for the 20th consecutive year under the direction of Lieutenant Tony Giorgio. We welcome the New York Police Department Marching Band. This year, Lieutenant Giorgio accepted the Macy's Parade Legend Award on behalf of that band.
The citizens of New York so grateful to these guys and all of our first responders. They provide and continue to provide such fine service and support to those affected by our recent storms. Right now playing Proud Mary.
The New York Daily News Big Apple float has been part of the parade for about 25 years now. It features such famous landmarks as the Chrysler and Empire State Buildings and captures the vitality of the city that never sleeps.
Not only is the tabloid the most widely read newspaper in the New York metropolitan area, but it's also available as an iPad and mobile app. Now hear all about it. Singing I Cry along with Stacy is the influential rapper Flo Rida.
When I think of letting go, oh no,
wrong way. No, you didn't get my flowers. No way to say it better, but the killer was a coward. Face just showered, a minute in the hour. Heard about the news, whole day went sour. Feel the moments got me feeling like a lemon head. Put you in the box just as wasn't this a cigarette. Take my regards, but regardless, I get arrested. Ain't worried about the killers, just a young and restless. Get mad cause $250,000 on my necklace. To you, I never said I was driving reckless. You and I know the jealousy is not impressive. Oh no, I can't stop, I was destined.
And clutching his famous journal, here comes a true crowd pleaser from Abrams Publishers, Diary of a Wimpy Kid. And there is nothing wimpy, though, about Jeff Kinney or his amazing children's book series. Mr. Kinney has been named as one of Time Magazine's most influential people. His books have been translated into 35 languages.
And The Third Wheel, his 7th book in the Wimpy Kid series, enjoyed a 6 million copy first printing. That's the biggest of any print book this year. That is anything but wimpy.
Working overtime on this holiday are the 17 Michigan members of the Briefcase Drill Team, including their founder, Fred Hill. These businessmen of whimsy range in age from 38 to 70, and they have been strutting their silly, no-smile stuff for 27 years.
And among this button-down battalion are a lawyer, a banker, a school principal, and a judge.
Outer column, to the rear, march, to the rear, march, to the rear, march, your lip, turn, halt, 1, 2, present, case, 1, 2, 3, 4, order, haste, 1, 2, 3, 4, a 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom chop, boom chop, boom chop.
Coming up, Trace Atkins will perform the massive Mickey Mouse balloon and singing duo Megan and Liz live on NBC.
Holding my...
Welcome back to the Macy's Parade. As an excellent group known as the Breakfast Clowns served up some yucks on the street. And for more fun, enjoy this all-new tableau called Daytime, Playtime, Nighttime 2. It depicts a day in the life in a child's world and is made possible by Sprout, the first 24-hour preschool channel.
Chica, the world's most famous chicken and the star of the Sunny Side Up show, is squeaking about getting her very own series, debuting this Saturday morning. So here's the cast singing Squeak a Chica.
If you'd like to squeak with Chica, it's easy to do.
All you need is just one beak. And feathers too.
Then stand up tall and proud like you're going to speak. And sing along with Chica, do the squeak, squeak, squeak.
Clap your wings and flap your beak and sing along with Chica. Do the squeak, squeak, squeak.
Now Chica has a language that's all her own.
You can speak it too. Grab a microphone.
Then lift your feathers high and raise your beak. To sing along with Chica, you just squeak, squeak, squeak.
It's easy like your ABCs. Counting out your 1, 2, 3s. Eating up your mac and cheese. Saying yes and thank you, please. It's not like how doggies speak or froggies live in a creek. It's a whole different kind of technique. To do the squeak, you need a beak. At least a feather, let's sing together. If you like to squeak with Chica, it's easy to do. Every sprout and grab a beak and feathers too. And stand up tall and proud like you're
All right, check out this picture-perfect pitcher. It's Kool-Aid Man, provided to us by Kraft Foods. Drinking in the sights during his 3rd visit to the Macy's Parade, our super cool skateboarding pitcher has some very cool news to report.
That's right. Kool-Aid is launching 2 new delicious and exciting flavors next year, watermelon and lemonade. And to that, we can only say,
oh yeah. All right, strike up the band, the Macy's Great American Marching Band. Dr. Richard Good and producer Dennis Rhodes have organized these 245 students representing the best high school musicians from all 50 states. As they come down a lively 34th Street, the kids play Up the Lazy River. All right, sailing through the air current 7 stories up is one of the most famed figures on Earth or above it. Mickey Mouse. Sailor Mickey is off to captain the Disney Cruise Line fleet, which is now traveling to the most stunning destinations in the most exciting regions of the world, including the rugged beauty of Alaska, the sun-drenched shores of the Caribbean, the Bahamas, and the enchantment of Europe. It's anchors away as Sailor Mickey salutes his fans and cruises down 34th Street.
And aboard the Marion Carroll showboat is 93-year-old Rose Syracuse, who joined Macy's as an employee in 1939 and is retiring this year as the company's longest-serving employee. And boy, are her feet tired. Good for her.
And singing Bad for Me, here are this year's Macy's iHeart Radio Rising Star winners, Megan and Liz.
I will red 'cause you like that. You're like, hey, let me get that. But when I text, you don't text back. No, you didn't 'cause you didn't care. Saying that I quit, but it's just not true. Like, whoa. I say I don't like it, but you know I do care. Even if it's so right, even if it's so wrong, I wanna scream out loud, boy. But I just bite my tongue. This one's for the girls, messing with the boys. Like, here's a melody and she's background noise. Anyone can't you see? It feels so good, but you're so bad for me. It feels so good, but you're so bad for me. Always want what I can't have. Give it all, never get half. And I really wanna just not care, but saying that I quit, but it's just not true. Like, whoa. I say I don't like it, but you know I do care. Even if it's so right, even if it's so wrong, I wanna scream out loud, boy. But I just bite my tongue. This one's for the girls, messing with the boys. Like,
Next, basketball greats Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Christian Leitner, and David Thompson. And this year's gold medal winning women's gymnastics team when Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade returns.
Welcome back, everyone. Happy Thanksgiving. And as you enjoyed this great tradition, NBC is starting a new tradition tonight, presenting football. It's the Jets against the Patriots in a great matchup. But right now, we're talking basketball. Dribbling down the lane is an all-new float celebrating 75 years of March Madness, the NCAA men's basketball tournament.
And showing some smooth moves is leader Kim Jones and the all-male, all-fun King Charles Unicycle Troupe. The 12 one-wheel wonders range from ages 21 to 48.
Founded 45 years ago as a community-based club for youth in the Bronx, these slam dunkers have become a high-scoring act with Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus. Holding court with college mascots are 3 of the 75 all-time March Madness basketball players: Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Christian Leitner, and David Thompson.
March Madness has grown tremendously, becoming one of the world's most popular sporting events all year. Those legends have given us a lot of great moments to remember. Sonic the Hedgehog, the star of video games, television, and his own toy line, streaks through the sky. This high-flying, spiky speedster was the first video game character to ever appear in this parade.
Sonic has starred in over 70 video games since his debut on the Sega Genesis 21 hog wild years ago. Sonic's newest video game, Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed, is in stores now.
More music now. Directors Dave and Don Bellis selected these high school students from 36 communities throughout Wyoming. Their band was chosen to be here out of more than 150 applicants nationwide.
So now playing the theme from the movie Silverado, here is the Wyoming All-State Marching Band.
These kids have told us how grateful they are for getting the chance to march in this historic parade. Well, we invite you to do the same. You can tell us what you're thankful for on Twitter. Just use the hashtag #WhyI'mThankful.
Right now, riding aboard the pep rally float, we're proud to present the Fierce Five, this year's Olympic gold-winning women's gymnastics team.
And they are Gabby Douglas, Jordan Weaver, Allie Raisman, Michaela Maroney, and Kyla Ross. Hey, look who we found. The world's most famous clown, Ronald McDonald, and his big red shoe car. Riding along with him in his size 700.5 shoe are the McFun-loving McKids.
And right on time, every year on this day, we say howdy to Ronald McDonald as he skates across the sky as the official face of the nonprofit Ronald McDonald House Charities. The clown prince of our parade has been bringing joy to kids of all ages. On this day of Thanksgiving, we give thanks to the noble effort of McDonald's, which provides programs that strengthen families during their most challenging times.
Grammy Award-winning Colby Calais, a Christmas favorite from Mannheim Steamroller, and Santa Claus will usher in the holiday season live on NBC.
Welcome back. We are back on 34th Street, where I got to say some serious peanut power is on display.
That's for sure. A lot of nutty drivers in Midtown Manhattan, but none quite so dapper as Mr. Peanut. Planter's eco-friendly Nutmobile runs on biodiesel, was built with recycled materials, and harnesses nature's power with solar panels and a wind turbine on its roof. Got to get him to come out of his
Probably
shell.
safe to say that many of you are baking your Thanksgiving turkey as you watch this parade. Well, at the parade, we're watching the baking of cookies the size of turkeys. Morton Salt has prepared this super kitchen on wheels to bring home baked goodness to 34th Street.
And adding a little seasoning to the float is Sandra Lee, Emmy Award-winning television host and advocate against child hunger.
Putting some spice in the song Christmas in the Sand is Grammy Award-winning Colby Calais.
Christmas in the snow, but Christmas in the sand, oh man, I tell you that's where it's at. Hawaiian tropic on my skin, candy cane of peppermint, a hint of cocoa on my lips. It could have been the sun, it could have been the sea. Could have been my childhood fantasy. But I saw Santa in his bathing suit, trying to catch a wave, but he tried too soon. He laughed so hard that he could barely breathe, and washed up next to me. He said, "You look naughty, but I'm sure you're nice." He was soaking wet, but he cracked a smile with a present in his hand. He said, "It's Christmas in the sand, Christmas in the sand, whoa, Christmas in the sand, whoa, Christmas in the sand. I love Christmas in the sand."
Speaking of Santa, we have just received an update from the North Pole, and it seems a jolly gentleman with a white beard and a red suit headed our way. So you might want to tell the kids that very soon someone quite special is in fact coming to town.
Well, here comes the squeezable, squishable, and oh so adorable Pillsbury Doughboy. With his poppin' fresh smile and one-of-a-kind giggle, you cannot resist poking a gentle finger into his 500-pound tummy. Doughboy is the color of unbaked fresh dough, always wears a chef's hat and a white neckerchief, making this little kitchen helper one of the most identifiable icons of all time.
And one of the cutest boy blimps in our Thanksgiving Day sky.
Talk about a change of pace. Thundering into view under the direction of Dr. Brian Taylor, the 240 musicians from the University of Louisiana Lafayette Marching Band, in the spirit of Cajun country, playing Let the Good Times Roll. Here is the pride of Acadiana. As you enjoy the pride of Acadiana, we'd like to trumpet our praise for a very special individual. Every year, the Bob and Dolores Hope Charitable Foundation grants a scholarship to one band member participating in this parade.
For exemplifying Bob Hope's commitment to community service, this year's cash award goes to trumpet player Eric Cadet.
We congratulate Eric, his family, and of course his university as well.
And don't forget, by downloading the Z-Box app, you can share Eric's special moment and all of today's parade with friends and family live right now while we're on the air.
And when they have made the last toy wrapped, the final present and the gifts have been sent on their way. Well, that's time for the elves to raise the roof. Office Max shows us how the elves party to the max after the working hours.
For lots of games and special messages from Santa, kids can visit elfyourself.com. There they can personalize their own dancing elves and pick from 5 different dancing styles. Since 2006, the website has had over 470 million visitors.
As the elves raise the roof, cloggers stomp the floor. Getting down to the heart of things, our director, Renee Teakins, Heartland Hoedowners from Elkhorn, Nebraska.
Rachel Crow, country superstar Trace Atkins, and Santa Claus himself, all marching forward live on NBC.
Welcome back, everyone. We're proud to tell you the parade has gone green by planting a festive forest of tap-dancing Christmas trees.
Director Pam Drake of Alameda, California, has decorated 34th Street with these tree tappers, ranging in age from 15 to 74, and amazingly, they have tap danced on cement the entire 3-mile parade route.
Ouch. In anticipation of the arrival of Santa, Dora the Explorer wishes everyone Feliz Navidad from her float called Dora's Christmas Carol Adventure, which is also the name of her holiday TV special.
You can tune in for Dora's Adventures every day on Nickelodeon and Nick Jr.
Off the Merry Nickmas CD, singing Santa Claus is Coming to Town, here's Nickelodeon star Rachel Crow.
It's Christmas time. Y'all ready? Let's have some fun. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making lists. He's checking it twice. Gonna find out who's naughty and nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows when you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sakes. Oh, you better watch out. You better not cry. You better get down. Santa, you better Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming. Santa Claus is coming. Santa Claus is coming.
Well, you can't say the name of this next character without making his signature sound, Aflac.
Yeah, that's right. He's the web-footed star of over 50 commercials for Aflac, the largest provider of supplemental insurance in the United States. Their fine feathered sports duck was the youngest icon to earn advertising's highest honor. That's a spot on Madison Avenue's Walk of Fame. Almost ended a career there. And last year, the Aflac duck rode his toboggan for the first time in our famous parade.
Let's try now. What is his name again?
Aflac.
Oh, Al, you
He's a
quacked me
sports
up.
duck.
That's right.
Folk stuff.
I know.
Oh, man. Well, led by Jack Allen, the director of bands, here. All right, led by Jack Allen, the director of bands, here's the Oak Ridge High School War Eagle Band. This fall, they're going to use over 1,500 reeds for the clarinet and saxophone players.
Let's go dashing through the snow, shall we, with this Texas band whose motto is work hard, play harder. Domino Sugar is stirring up sweet sensations with this tasty new float. Our cookie factory starts at the top, from the big spoon stirring the dough down to the train taking the treats to market. Domino Sugar has been helping families make sweet holiday memories for over 100 years.
Singing Just Fishing to his youngest daughter, Trinity. Here's country superstar and national spokesman for the American Red Cross, Trace Atkins.
I'm lost in her there, holding that pink rod and reel. She's doing almost everything but sitting still. Talking about her ballet shoes and training wheels and her kittens. And she thinks we're just fishing. I say, Daddy loves you, baby, one more time. She says, I know, I think I've got a bite. And all this laughing, crying, smiling, dying here inside's what I call living. And she thinks we're just fishing on the riverside, throwing back what we could fry, drowning worms and killing time, nothing too ambitious. She ain't even thinking about what's really going on right now, but I guarantee this memory's a big one, and she thinks we're just fishing. We ain't only fishing.
Trace is a big guy, but at 68 feet tall, this enormous balloon called Elf on the Shelf is among the largest ever to appear in a Macy's parade. That big guy represents Santa's scouts who are sent around the world to learn who's been naughty and who's been nice.
That's right. When families go online to adopt and name a scout, that elf receives its Christmas magic and flies back to the North Pole to report its findings to Mr. Claus. For lots of fun games and special messages from Santa, kids can visit Elf on the Shelf online.
Australian pop star Cody Simpson and the brilliant Buzz Lightyear balloon coming your way live on NBC.
Welcome back to the parade of all parades, and pedaling past us on a pair of tandem tricycles are the Nutcracker and his furry-tailed nemesis, Mouse King. By the way, beginning December 1st and running through New Year's Day, Universal Orlando Resort will be the only place where you can see some of your favorite floats and balloons from today's parade.
Also, you can get all your favorite music, TV shows, movies, and more from today's parade at itunes.com/Macy's.
Build-A-Bear Workshop knows a bear hug is understood in any language. The International Celebration Clock Tower celebrates everyone's favorite childhood friend, the teddy bear.
Aboard for the ride are huggable mascots Baramy, Holly, and Hal Moose, and a special international recording artist.
With Wish You Were Here, here is Australian pop sensation Cody Simpson.
Lately I got this feeling, I don't know what's the meaning, but I know it's strong and it's over you. All I want is still be home with you. Oh, oh, I'm coming right back. Oh, oh, living without you is a no, no. I'm
Flying in from high above is Disney Pixar's one and only intergalactic space ranger, Buzz Lightyear. With his jetpack fired up and wings extended, Buzz soars above 34th Street and beyond.
Buzz and all the beloved Toy Story characters have entertained audiences around the world with 3 record-breaking films, and their featurettes Hawaiian Vacation and Small Fry are now available on DVD in Pixar's Short Film Collection, Volume 2.
Thanks to Pepperidge Farm Goldfish, one of America's most beloved snack crackers, we have a little parade within a big parade. As the brand celebrates 50 years, the Goldfish are thrilled to make their debut in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
And now there's an exciting new way to have fun customizing your own Goldfish package. Go online to Goldfish My Way.
Singing That's What Christmas Means to Me is the talented Jeanette McCurdy.
Oh yeah, candles burning low, lots of mistletoe, lots of snow and ice everywhere we go. Choir singing carols right outside my door. All these things and more, all these things and more. That's what Christmas means to me, my love. Christmas means to me, my love. Yeah, you know what I mean. I see your smiling face like I've never seen before. Even though I love you madly, it seems I love you more. Little cards you give me will touch my heart for sure. All these things and more, darling. All these things and more. That's what Christmas means to me, my love. Oh yeah. I feel like running wild as each is and a little child greet you neath the mistletoe, kiss you once and then some more. Wish you a Merry Christmas, baby. Wish you a Merry Christmas, baby. And such happiness in the coming year. La 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 la.
Coming up, the spectacular finale with Christmas music from Mannheim Steamroller and the grand arrival of Santa Claus. Join us for the final celebration when we return live on NBC.
Going with 4. Well, it's
And welcome back to New York City on a gorgeous day for a parade.
That's right, just about 45 degrees, and you can check the weather by going to Weather Channel or weather.com. Now it's time for some winter in Central Park.
Delta Airlines announces the on-time arrival of this picturesque scene. Delta operates over 260 daily flights to nearly 60 cities from right here in New York, more than any other airline.
Under the Gothic Bridge, a family skates to the music of the #1 selling Christmas artist of all time. Performing Silver Bells is Mannheim Steamroller.
Well, guys, there's a little bit of a buzz in the crowd. I don't know if you feel it. Something is coming, something good. A Santa concert about to begin.
That's right. With the arrival of Macy's vintage Rio truck, a Christmas scene unfolds.
The kids who deliver the old New York Sun newspapers have a story to tell. Decked out for the season in her mittens and long blue coat, young Virginia carries her important letter asking the essential question, is there a Santa Claus? And the affirmative response has become an indelible part of Christmas folklore.
And as the parade approaches what is every year its ultimate moment, the appearance of Santa Claus, here are the theater-loving kids from Stage Door Manor, the Performing Arts Training Center here in New York. They sing Santa by the Book from Macy's Yes, Virginia, the musical, which is being performed this holiday season by the schools around the country.
Children all around the world see Santa their own way, and no matter how they say his name, he shares a special day. Santa's all around the world, sometimes without his sleigh. Oh, he's everywhere you look, he's right here inside the book. So many books, so many looks, so many names to know. In England, Father Christmas brings the gifts to ice and snow. Here Noel is down in France, he sings your Claus in Holland. Like Billy's dog on Baba, why he's Santa Claus in Holland. In hot Hawaiian tropics, take a look at Santa Rose. You'll Thompson lives in Sweden, where he rides a great big ghost. In far out Russia, Jack Rose walks with a magic stick. And today's the day we gladly sing 3 cheers for old Saint Nick. Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray!
And here against the sky is a beautiful bouquet of primary colors. The perennial favorite balloon elves, Charlie, Kit, and CJ, clear the way for Santa's glorious entrance.
Well, the time has finally arrived.
The parade has led to this moment.
Santa Claus has come to town. Making his first appearance of the year, Santa Claus rides in his colossal emerald and golden sleigh, designed and brought to life by the very hard-working and highly skilled artisans of Macy's magical parade studio.
As Mrs. Claus waves to families in the grandstands, this heartwarming scene marks the official start of the holiday season and the official end of the Macy's 86th Thanksgiving Day Parade.
It's 45 degrees, but it's snowing in New York City, and so as Santa crosses the finish line, the parade now comes to a close.
I hope you enjoyed all the fun as much as we enjoyed showing it to you. You didn't tell me about the confetti.
That's right. Well, as we count our blessings today, we hold in our thoughts the many lives impacted by Hurricane Sandy. And if you wish to make a donation to the Relief Fund, please contact the Red Cross.
So, on behalf of NBC and Macy's, we wish you and your family a wonderful Thanksgiving Day. Goodbye, everybody. Thanks for watching.